Hi and welcome back to the Picket Fan Studios YouTube channel. It's Erica with you today, and today we are going to have a look at some paper glazes and stencils and what you can do with the paper glaze. So as many of you already know, I am a huge fan of paper glaze and use them on so many projects, and I thought I'd just share a few tips and tricks in this video and some of the things that you can do with them if you haven't tried them yourself yet. So here are a couple of projects that I played with just yesterday. So I've used one of these butterfly stencils, and you can see that it's very well used with lots of paper glaze on it still. And what I've done here is I've used a couple of colors. So these are the colors I've used. So it's daffodil yellow, cornflower blue, and ocean poppy mixed with a little bit of black pansy and lime zinnia. So in order to kind of get this sort of shimmer, I have put down a little bit of black pansy first, because I really do feel like it makes the whole, it makes the colors pop on a whole different level. And on this one you can see it's really textured. I mean, there's so much of it, because I've just slapped it on there and left it. That's it. And then what I'm going to do with this next is I'm probably going to ink blend a little bit of black on the top there, and then this is going to be finished off. This one might actually stay like this. And then here, because I ripped the paper a little bit, I'll probably put a sentiment across there. But on this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stencil, now that this is dry, and we're going to put this right on top of everything. And then we're going to ink blend around here so that we get the pattern and the outline of the butterfly here. And then that's also going to be finished off. And we'll see if we get around to doing that today. Hopefully we will, but who knows. So the next thing you can do is you can create your own shimmery cardstock. This is something I really love doing as well. So here is just a bit of black pansy and golden rose mixed with a little bit of something new coming this month. And it is paper glaze in full gold. So it's only a tiny bit. So if you look close, you can see that there's like a little bit of shimmer and glimmer in there. Oh, these are going to be so much fun. But then if you want to you can do it on whatever color cardstock you want. So I wanted for this one to kind of go for like a spooky look. So I've gone for a little bit of ocean poppy and a lime zinnia here to kind of get that sort of almost spooky goldish glow. And then I have used the new scarecrow cover die to cut this out, so you get this really fun, let's see, you get this really fun look on here. I mean, that's kind of spooky looking as well, isn't it? It's almost like it's glowing in the dark, coming to get you, like boom. Yeah. And oh, okay, so that might be it. But now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of playtime with some of my all-time favorites. So here I have 3 slimline stencils that have already been released. So it's the slimline dashes, rainbows, and the plaid, which is only from, I think, maybe May or June. And I really like this one. So we're going to be playing around with these, and then we're also going to try out the special edition Bespooky Together stencil and a slimline hand-cut snowflake stencil. So these are coming in the from the July release. So let's see what we can make. Oh, also forgot to mention, right, so we have a couple of new ombres. Fantastic colors. So we have pumpkin spice and fall fashion. So as always, there is a light and a middle and a dark, and then you can mix and match them together and create some fantastic project. So I think we're gonna go for fall fashion first. So right, I did cut out a load of cardstock, so I have them ready. And you know what? I think we're gonna go for a plaid, because plaid is always good. It works with so many things, doesn't it? So I hope I have enough pixie spray left on the stencil, because I am now completely out. So if you have fine stencils like this, pixie spray is a true lifesaver to get those really like sharp and clean lines. But I think I might be completely out. So we're going to start by picking out some tools, and we're also going to add a sheet of paper. I normally use acetate, but I have a lot of spare paper at the moment, so we're gonna go for just normal paper. So first we're gonna obviously take the lid off, and then we're going to just mix this up a little bit, make sure that it's all really, really well mixed. And then we're gonna try this one out. Ooh, that is a super pretty pink. I like it. So I think instead of going like up and down, we're going to go, or sort of like this way. We're going to go that way. Let's see what we can make. And I don't know what that is. This plaid stencil is going to look so good with this. You can already see it coming together. Nice, nice, nice. Right, and the reason I got so many different tools out is so that I can have one for each color, so I don't get them contaminated. Ooh, look at that, nice smooth blend. Right, we're going to keep that on our spatula because we are going to definitely need more to blend this last color. So, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Wow. Ooh, okay, this might be my new favorite color. Holy cannoli. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep this dark color separate, and then we're going to use this extra pinky mauve color here to kind of blend. Ooh, okay, that looks pretty nice. And there we go. Then we can go again. Ooh. Wow. Okay, I like this a lot. And I know that's kind of cheeky to say when it's your own creation, but wow. These colors work so, so well together. Okay, and then we're gonna take this off really quick and make sure that we don't leave it on that. Oh my gosh, okay. That looks fantastic. Woo! Okay, right, so we're gonna pop this to the side. Actually, we're gonna pop this into the sink right away and clean up. Okay, so that I've cleaned off the stencil, and then I'm going to, instead of wasting this, we are going to put whatever is left on these spatulas before we clean them off as well. We're going to wipe this onto cardstock. So then next time you need just a little something to kind of make your word die pop. You can go and take one of these ready-made sort of shimmer cardstock and just cut out your word, and off you go. It really does add such a fantastic look to your word dice. It's such a fun extra way of making sure that you don't waste any of your supplies. Right, so our panel is all dry and finished, and I have used the slimline die cutting system to cut them out, or cut it out, and I've used the scalloped frame set to add that nice scallop frame around the edges here. And you can see I've just cut this, and even with all that paper glaze on top, it just cuts absolutely fine, no worries. So yes, that works a treat. Now I was thinking on top of this, we're gonna do the Merry Christmas like that. So what I've done is I've cut out three of each, 3 layers, and we're going to lay these up And then we're going to add that to our card with maybe a little bit of glitz and glam. We'll see. But we're going to hop into a time lapse while I'm gluing, because it's just gluing. And there we have it. So this would just need to go on the card base, and that card is ready. Now you might see here that there is a little bit of the glue sort of sticking out here, but if you use one that dries clear, once it's dry, it's not going to show up like that. So don't worry about that. And a liquid glue is always better, in my opinion. But each to their own. So that's that one done. And then I thought we'd just have a look at the pumpkin spice ombre paper glazes as well. So on this one, I have used the hand cut Snowflake stencil, and I've actually done this on white cardstock, and then I have ink blended black around it just to sort of make sure that those colors like really pop as well. And if you think, ink blending over a paper glaze, won't that make it dull? No, in fact, it won't. So when it's dry, you can actually take I use old kitchen towels. You can see it's like really battered. So you just gently rub on top of your paper glaze like that, and the ink will just come right off, especially if it's water-based or water reactive. But just be careful so that you don't get any wetness on the ink blending, because then obviously it will leave marks. But that is that. And then I think on this one, I'm going to use the fun Happy Fall Y'all topper. So I've already cut it out, one side of black and one side of white. And we gotta make sure I didn't lose my little apostrophe here. So I think I did. Okay, so do what I say and not what I do. So make sure you keep hold of the little bit right there, so you get the entire word. So it's not just happy fall, why all. Let's see if we can find it. Nope, it's not that. Okay, well, it probably turn up when I'm finished with the card. So we're just gonna pop out the little bits here, and then we're gonna lay these up. And we're also probably gonna finish off this sentiment with one of these word topper die subtitles. So it's, let's see, well, I think either one of these will work actually, but maybe we'll do You're a Blessing from Above. Yeah. Okay, right, well, let's first finish off this, and I think we will hop into a time lapse again, because this is just layering and gluing. Right, so you might have noticed that I have lost the little apostrophe here, even as I said, don't lose it. But they are really, really fiddly, those little things. So it might be an idea to maybe use some press and seal or something to keep everything in place. But, right, so we're gonna just add this onto the card like that. Maybe in the middle, maybe in the top. No, at the bottom, I think. And, or, because that is nicer than this top here, or than this bit here. There we go. We can cover up this little boo-boo there as well. So we're just gonna add a bit more glue. Okay, so we're gonna use the grid mat, make sure that we get this on straight. So it's gonna go right there, I think. Okay, oh, and the little, gotta add this little thing as well after we fought with it so much. There we go, okay. Maybe just my luck if this flies off now. And then of course we're going to make sure we get it the right way as well, so everything looks the same. So here is the finished card, and as you can see I have trimmed off the edges, and I've also gone ahead and added some detail to the, well, this is supposed to be a snowflake, but I kind of went for it with a mandala. So I've added some fire gemstones to just kind of bring in the eye to the details. So we got the pumpkin spice ombre paper glaze, the hand cut snowflake stencil, happy fall y'all word topper, and then we finished it off with one of these sentiments from the word topper die Subtitles stamp set. And that is that card done. So the other one I made was with the full fashion ombres, and we used the slimline plaid 1 stencil, and then I've cut that down using the slimline die cutting stamp set, die cutting set with the scallop frame. And I've also gone ahead and cut out the Merry Christmas using the wonderful word die. And then we finished off, well, I say finished off, we've added a few bling blings with, surprise, surprise, the Trick or Treaters sequin mix. So that is that. But then I also have another card which I've not quite finished, but I've used the slimline hand cut snowflake stencil, and I've ink blended with some life-changing blender brushes and some distress oxides here. And then what I've done is I've added some sparkle paper glitz on top to just add that sort of shimmer. And then I've used the Merry Christmas word die again, but on this one, if you can see here, you can see that the word is shimmery as well. So I made some homemade glitter cardstock by just taking white cardstock, and then I spread some of this glitz on top, let it dry, and then cut with my word die. And that was that. So we have 3 cards all finished. And with that, I'm all done for today, but I really hope you've enjoyed this video and these cards and the ombre paper glazes. So we'll see you soon again for another video, and until then, have a great day. Bye!